Neil Magny submits Daniel Rodriguez 3 minutes 33 seconds of round number 3 by Darce choke. This was a very interesting fight. Both competitors pushed each other forward and backwards. There was a lot of exchanges, counters. Neil Magny used his range going backwards and forwards, using his kicks, his long reach, his long kicks, his high kicks. Did a lot of variations in the first round. Daniel Rodriguez was bridging the gap, pushing Neil Magny towards the cage. Neil Magny should have did a better job stopping himself from getting cornered in the cage. Every time he got cornered, he got clipped and was closer and closer to getting knocked out, to be honest. A lot of the times I see him, he hits the cage, he bounces back, he bounces up, and Rodriguez just gives him a good cross to the face. He did that several times, and you could see the points were stacking up in Daniel Rodriguez's favor by the beginning of the third round. Not much lateral movement from Neil Magny. He was just moving back, which was why he got cornered in the cage so easily, and he had to fight his way out, pushing forward instead of just moving side to side, which is very risky in my opinion. But I think he underestimated Daniel Rodriguez. He thought he could easily take him, outstrike him in all areas. He thought he would not get touched. It looked like he was getting cocky in the fight. And by third round, I think his coaches had a word with him, had a harsh word, and Neil Magny really put the pace on Daniel Rodriguez in the third round, just constantly attacking, throwing everything at him, all the kicks, all the punches, everything, and pushing Daniel Rodriguez into the corner of the cage, cornering it up, which caused a lot of scrambles and lots of grappling on the floor. I think Neil Magny doing so got caught. I think he staggered and he got dropped, and Daniel Rodriguez jumped on him and did a bit of ground and pound, but Neil Magny got up. As they got up, I think he just went for him, and Daniel Rodriguez didn't do nothing wrong. He had his one knee on the floor, so his head was dipped a bit, and Neil Magny jumped on that, tried a guillotine, didn't work, dropped him to the ground. Not dropped him, sorry, just dragged him to the ground and got him into a Darce, and Daniel Rodriguez tapped out halfway through the third round. But what a great fight from both competitors. I think Neil Magny should have had better footwork. Daniel Rodriguez did what he did. I think he could have been a bit more aggressive, but you can't be too aggressive with Neil Magny. I think Neil Magny he might kick himself on his performance, even though he did win. He took a lot of unnecessary shots that he shouldn't have. I think he's a way more experienced, way more better fighter than Daniel Rodriguez. But Daniel Rodriguez, he had a good game plan. He did what he did. Neil Magny was just too experienced, too tall, too many weapons. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me hear your thoughts and your breakdown.